Good morning, Chair.
Good morning.
Council. I submitted this morning, I hope you got a copy. There's a list of about 124 businesses, schools, organizations, and farms that support the amended version of Ellie Cochran's bill. So please take a look at that. I know it's a very small print. I'll send you a larger print by email, but there are many, many organizations that support the amended version of this bill, as do I. Please also look at Gary Hoozer's testimony. Again, it's on YouTube. It's very important that we all learn from what he has gone through and experienced. So I encourage you to please watch that, listen to that several times. I have. I am deeply concerned about the health of our environment and our people. Pesticides are poison. Restricted use pesticides are poison. It is using our incredible intelligence and common sense to malama aina. We can do anything we set our minds to, anything we set our minds to with proper connection to the wisdom of the earth and working in community. We can co-create a fertile, organic, and native Hawaiian plant environment that is healing and nourishing to the present and future generations. Placating to industrial ag industries may put pesticide GMO-laden food in some mouths and money in some pockets in the moment, but it perpetuates poison. We need to turn our canoe in the right direction. We need good leadership. We need people to run for office that have fresh ideas, that are innovative and connected to loving this land instead of exploiting it. There are people like Oprah Winfrey, there are people that have money, not asking them to come in and make decisions for us, but it's obvious that we need people all over the world that love this place, that don't want it to be poisoned. This is a very precious place, and so we have people that can come in, and not just people that have money, but people in our community are very intelligent, and to talk about how we can replace these jobs that people have that are poisoning our island. I realize that ties with HCNS, A&B, Monsanto, Maui Land and Pine run deep. Council members are public servants, not corporate servants. I have to continue to remind us of this. And I hope that more and more people come in our community to speak out, because I know that people are afraid. There are some people that on Molokai that I have been in contact with this week that are afraid to speak up because they have family members that work for Monsanto and Mycogen. I know people on this council that have ties with those organizations. Using thousands of gallons of restricted use pesticides on a small island is a serious problem. We have over 113,000 pounds of restricted use pesticides that were used last year. This is unacceptable. May I have another minute, please? All we are asking for is disclosure and buffer zones. If you read the Pesticide Action Network's testimony by Paul Towers, it was emailed to you. There are many places in the United States that have buffer zones. That's all we're asking for. We're not asking to ban pesticides. And I really think it's a responsibility of people like Warren Watanabe, who is Executive Director of the Farm Bureau, not to put out fear-mongering to farmers. This is not to put farmers out of business. These corporations use much higher levels of restricted use pesticides than small farmers. And it's true that we might need to increase the threshold, and I appreciate that Ellie Cochran is more than willing and has been talking to farmers and is willing to amend this bill. And I have called Ricky Hokama's office 3 times in the past week to ask why he did not schedule the amended version, which is improved from the Kauai version, and have received no answer. And I want an answer, and so does other people.
4 minutes.
Thank you.
Thank you very much for your testimony. Any questions for the lady on her testimony provided? Okay, thank you very much for your testimony.